Hey, hey, happy, happy day. It really is a happy day. Hey, hey, here it comes. We must preach principles of freedom and the rights of the people to the people, or some people will trick the people and the people will no longer be free people. It's called creeping socialism, and it was happening in America and it was happening now as we speak in Canada and so many other nations. But America kind of got over that just the other day, hey, with the election. The morning of the election, I I whispered to my coffee, be strong. And I thought we'd have a good day. And we did. It was a glorious day. There's a sea of Republican red now on the map, a sea of red. There's the odd little blue dot of tears. But that's okay. I mean, it was a fantastic day. So many pinkos are, complaining and whining, and they have all these reasons why they didn't get in. But they're a sinking vessel, and they don't have depth other than where they're sinking to at the bottom of the lake. They have a lot of depth with that regard. But you know what? They're crazy. They really are. They just are crazy. I mean, who's a Republican? Who's a Democrat? Well, you're a Republican if you want freedom and you want low taxes and so many other things that go with it. And you're a Democrat if you want kids to learn how to be another gender and you want open borders, you want high taxes. There's so many things. And I say to people, how could you be one of them? I mean, wow, it's a whole group of crazies. And now let's look, though, at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. This must have been a mistake. As I was leaving the valet parking the other day, look at the sign. They don't really mean it. Hey, turn left? I don't think so. Just saying. Canada. You're keeping up? I got stuff here. Canada, the prime mistake there, he now says to Donald Trump, and this, he's a hypocrite like through and through. He says, hey, congratulations to Donald Trump on being elected president of the United States of America. Their friendship between Canada and the U.S. is the envy of the world. I know President Trump, and I will work together with him to create more opportunity, prosperity, and security for both of our nations. Really? He sounds kind of fluffy and nice. So many guys do now, guys and gals from different countries, but he has done and said so many bad things about Trump himself personally and, of course, his administration. So kind of makes you wonder who's who in the zoo, hey. Now, New York City, I was there for the election, and during the election, stayed at the Trump Hotel, left Las Vegas. Trump got there. Blah, blah. Anyway, the Trump Hotel is fantastic. It's right on the big park, right where the race was, the finish line. And my one daughter, was running in the race, so that kind of made it special, and she did fantastic. There's 56,000 people there. So I want to give you a day of the life of me, okay? Are you up to this? Life of me in New York. New York is a unique city. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm a Westerner, but I like going into New York City. So the marathon was fantastic. It truly was. And from there, I went to the New York Stock Exchange. That's an interesting place as well. And I want to show you this 30-second video clip about what happened in the New York Stock Exchange. I have many friends there, and it's like, the security there, it's harder to get in the New York Stock Exchange on the floor than it is to get on an airplane. But I just watch this short clip and you'll see what was going on there. They're all right-wing people on the floor of the New York Exchange. Hey, happy day. I'm on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I'm in a shrine here. Look at this with all this
There we go.
Hey, nice
How are you?
Hey,
Pleasure.
I'm great now.
It's a great day.
It's a great
day to be alive.
The day after the election.
That's right.
And you guys, you like Trump, huh?
We love Trump. We love his values, his family values, everything about him and his family, everybody around him. They're like us.
Oh, that's great. What's going to happen now with the markets?
Well, as you can see, the market's already up 1,300.
1,300. And today.
But we don't anticipate
It's been
it.
holding here. It's been holding here also. So
yeah?
that's telling us something.
Listen.
It's not just a flash in the pan rally. So.
Oh, no, this is good. We got capitalism versus Marxism.
It's the real thing.
Jimmy, you want to get in there?
There you go. Trump hats were everywhere. Then we went to the Statue of Liberty. Wow, what a fantastic experience that was. I'd done that 20 years ago and I couldn't remember. Memory loss. But it's a fantastic thing to see. If you're ever in New York, you better go. Walking down Broadway, came across a bookstore. Still, we're talking about the life of Brian here for one day. And the bookstore, 10 feet wide, fantastic place. They have a little box out front on the street that says, if you buy a book, put your money in here. No credit cards. And my book was $9 and I only had a 10. I yelled at the guy who was up on the second floor. I said, you just got a $1 tip. And he waved and off we all went. Then we went to the 9/11 memorial. Wow, is that moving? You just even go online and see what you can see of it, but you can't beat it if you're ever there, of course, to go in person. Very, very moving. Then all of us went to a Broadway show, The Great Gatsby. It's a great show. Unbelievable. It was great. And I'm not a kind of person that can sit there for that long and watch this stuff, but I enjoyed it a lot. I did get up and do a little pacing. But there's a sign at the restrooms going in I want to share with you. A typical craziness. I mean, you're going to a show and you're supposed to have fun. And there's this sign on the men's washroom and on the ladies, same thing. And it says gender diversity. Please use the restroom that best suits your gender identity or expression. Well, my expression, of course, is that they're all nuts. Okay, lastly, in my trip in New York, it was the next day when I was leaving. I was at the airport and there was a fellow that was helping me get tags and things. And he was black, probably my age, older. And I had a Trump hat on that I wore for the whole trip. And it was kind of interesting. Lots of good conversation because of the hat. Anyway, he looked at the hat and he looked at me and he says, I'm a lifelong Democrat. I voted for Trump. I said, really? Why? He said, that woman, she's destroyed our country. Then she shows up and says, I'll fix everything that I wrecked if you vote for me again. He said, it doesn't make any kind of sense. And he said, so my wife and I, had decided a couple of days prior to the election that we would vote for her anyway, barring crazy. And then we saw Trump on television and he made one little statement that swayed us. Of course, I would, what did he say? And he said, are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? We looked at each other and said, we're voting for Trump. And that's what they did. So anyway, the world is an interesting place. Trump now has control of the Supreme Court, effectively. He has control of the upper house, both houses, it would appear. And he, of course, controls the presidency. So there'll be big changes coming on, and he has 4 years to do it. Typically, they have 3.5 because they take a year to have to go out and campaign for the next gig. And he can't do that because he'll be termed out. So what's he going to do in 4 years? It's going to change things. There's going to be a lot of change, and I think it's change for the right. Politically, right is right, left is wrong. See ya.